reaction to Luton Town, American and Leeds. Smash the like if you could. Hope to do about 6 to 10 minutes of an analysis here. What this weekend has taught me is that Burnley is probably going up. Offense wins games, defense wins championships, and Burnley have a championship defense for champions. Anyways, Burnley are probably the winners. They go down 1-0, get shocked, get hit in the face, and then Jaden Bogle has the brace to bring them back. The shipping of the goals is the worry for Leeds United at the moment. And the lack of clean sheets is what's been really a problem, I think, for us as a club. So, look, we'll go over the subs. I thought they were interesting, but, in further analysis, it's just like for like, right? Bamford. Where the hell did Bamford come from? I didn't even know he was available. Comes on in the 63rd minute for Nanto. So really that's like for like. He drops, of course, Perot to the 10, and Bamford winds up playing the 9. Aronson for Perot. Strauch for Vober. Where the heck did Vober come from? Again, from the dead. And then Bogle for Byram. So just really like for like, very stale. Let's go over a little bit of the match stats. 8 shots apiece. 3 on target for Luton, 5 for Leeds, 66% possession for Leeds United, but again, possession without purpose, as Giro always says. 80% pass accuracy, 5 corners. This was somehow something that we did well. We did not concede a corner. 0 corners for Luton. To me, this was always the bogey. This was the bogey that I circled on before the international break. Luton away is going to be difficult. Unfortunately, because of the previous draws, this stuff is compounding. And that's really the worry. People are saying we're drawing our way to the playoffs, and that's probably true, right? So I think it's between us and Sheffield United for second. Oxford did us a massive favor. The other thing that I'm surprised by right now is a lot of people I respect that are Leeds United fans that I would call friends are saying Farke out. And they're being honest with me because they're not doing it for likes. They're not doing it for, they don't have that kind of online presence. They're telling me in private chats, Farke out no matter what. And these are people that didn't even say that for Jesse Marsh. They weren't even saying Jesse Marsh out. So I'm a little bit surprised. Now, between the two managers, I would pick Farke 7 days a week and twice on Sunday. And I'm an American. I think Farke is better. But he's very conservative, not in obviously his style of play, but his substitutes, his way the team manages the game out, the lack of flexibility in formation, and people say it's stubborn, right? I mean, some of the best coaches in the world are stubborn. He's just conservative. He's second guessing. Like these subs were very. Like when Strauch goes down, I would think he would put Ampadu back at center back and Gruev on, but he's just going like for like. And hey, if Vober's, available and you're confident, go for it. But there was no real change. We used to see like he put all the attacking talent on, so he was probably managing this game to draw, right? And we're used to going for it. I'm sure he'll pat himself on the back after this. Hope is not lost. Of course not. Up next is Borough. So we'll look. So the table is Burnley, who I think are clearly going to be the favorites going into the final 6 weeks. They have the defense. Defense wins championships. Defense wins trophies. 84 points for Burnley, Sheffield United at 83, and of course Leeds United at 82, continuing to be thirsty for a win. We are playing Borough. Borough are on 60 points. They sit in 5th place. They are 1 point above for the playoff spots. So they'll want a result and maybe a full 3 point. They'll go for it, right? They'll go for it. Under the lights, away, midweek game, Leeds usually perform well. I think we'll get the win, right? It's early. I don't know why I'm saying that, but I think we'll get the win. I think there's enough individual brilliance that will punish Borough, but they smell blood in the water. They have to. They have to be smelling blood in the water. Borough's unbeaten in their last 4, and they're off back-to-back wins, so they'll be confident. They'll have their tails up. Business into the season, like this is where champions are made, and I think for whatever reason, Leeds United may have thought that they won it after Sheffield United, and then what was that? Was that late February, early March? You know, you don't win the league then. This is when you win the league, and Farke should know this. Are there ghosts of last year coming into their heads? Maybe, but I don't think all is lost. I think we can get promoted still. Of course we can, but I do think it's increasingly likely that we'll be playing for second place. The one key in all this background is that Sheffield United play Burnley. Anything can happen, and that'll be in, I think, 3 or 4 more weeks. There's going to be a little bit more. It'll be towards the end of the month that happens. That's it. That's my time. I'll be traveling next week, so I'll do a little bit of a preview, and then hopefully the following weeks do some pods. But up the Whites, all is not lost. But to me, this was always the bogey team. This was how it was supposed to work. 1-1. We should have won last week. All right. Talk to you guys later. Bye.